Assalamu alaikum. We will start discussing kinematics from today onwards. Kinematics refers to motion of the particle with respect to time. When we talk about kinematics, there are certain terminologies that we need to be aware of. The first terminology is distance. Distance refers to units traveled by the particle, irrespective of the direction. Whichever direction the particle is moving in does not make a difference. Units traveled by the particle irrespective of the direction. So if a particle travels 10 units here and then 18 units here, 10 units on the right, 8 units on the left, total it has traveled 18 units. Speed is the rate of change of distance with respect to time. Acceleration is the rate of change of speed. If the particle is slowing down, acceleration is negative, which is also called deceleration or retardation. But if particle is speeding up, then acceleration is positive. Time refers to duration of the motion of the particle. So there are certain basic formulas that you are usually aware of. That is, distance is speed into time. Time is equal to distance upon speed, and speed is distance upon time. Distance can either be in meters or kilometers. Time can either be in seconds or hours. Speed can either be in meters per second or kilometers per hour, and acceleration can either be meters per second square or kilometers per hour square. In order to convert meters per second to kilometers per hour, we will divide by 1000 upon 3600. Likewise, to convert kilometers per hour to meters per second, we will multiply by 1000 upon 3600. So, these are the basic formulas that we need to be aware of when solving questions regarding kinematics. So if you are told that a car is traveling on a dirt track for 40 seconds at a speed of 30 meters per second. It then travels on a straight track for 90 seconds, covering a distance of 1.8 kilometers, and it travels on a wet track for 1 kilometer at a speed of 20 meters per second. So you have been told that the journey of a car is such that it travels on a dirt track for 40 seconds at a speed of 30 meters per second, on a straight track for 90 seconds covering a distance of 1.8 kilometers, and on wet track it travels for 1 kilometer at a speed of 20 meters per second, and you are told to find the distance on dirt track, speed on wet track, speed on straight track, time on wet track, and average speed of the whole journey. Then to calculate the distance on the dirt track, we will apply the formula distance is equal to speed into time. That is 40 into 30, which is 1200 meters, which is same as 1.2 kilometers. Speed on the straight track is distance upon time. That is 1.8 kilometers, which is same as 1800 meters for 90 seconds. Speed is 20 meters per second. Time on wet track is distance upon speed. Distance is 1 kilometers, 1000 meters, and 20 meters per second. Time is 50 seconds. The formula for average speed is total distance upon total time. Total distance turns out to be 1200 meters plus 1800 meters plus 1000 meters, and total time is 40 seconds plus 90 seconds plus 50 seconds. So this turns out to be 4000 upon 180 seconds, which is 4000 divided by 180 is 22.22 meters per second. If I wish to convert this into kilometers per hour, so this will be 22.22 meters per second to kilometers per hour. And to do so, as I mentioned the formula, to convert meters per second into kilometers per hour, we have to divide by 1000 upon 3600. So we will divide this by 1000 upon 3600, which turns out to be 6.2 kilometers per hour. The next task in kinematics is to prepare distance time graph